Thank you very much. I'm honored to be here today for this tremendous news for our regional manufacturing community and what it means for us here in Northern Illinois. It's about jobs, it's about jobs, it's about jobs. It was a little over a year ago that we got a call from Jason Anderson saying, could you help us land this company? And fine. So we started researching about the Nippon Sharyo and the potential impact it could have. I serve as the Senior Republican in the Foreign Affairs Committee on Asian Affairs. And so I contacted my good friend Ambassador Fujisaki. And I said, we need some help up here. And I said, we've already got some great Japanese foreign direct investment. We have TH Crackers, which is the only rice cracker facility in the United States owned by Mitsubishi. We have Thermos, we have Rocknell Fasteners, we have NDK Crystals over in Belvedere. And he said, what do you need? I said, how about some introductions? And so we started working the diplomatic angle on it to let everybody know in the Japanese community the importance of Northern Illinois. And we realized, well, we already knew, that there's no better place in the country for Nippon Sharyo to come to Northern Illinois. But about 11 years ago, I got a call from Ken Wise. And he said, hey, Doc, he said, could I talk to you about an intermodal facility? And I said, why do you want to talk about teeth? He said, no. I said, you don't know what it is. I said, well, why don't you tell me what it's about? And so Ken laid out the vision on it. I got a hold of Senator Brad Brzezinski, and we were able to get about $300,000 in seed money to start the study, and Brad threw in, I think, about between $50,000 and $100,000. And to see the vision of what this intermodal facility is doing here in Rochelle, over 5,000 jobs have been created, over $1.5 billion in private investment has come into the area. We knew that the rail infrastructure would be good. And then we had to put together the city of Rochelle and Union Pacific, and that in itself is a story that could take several hours. We had to get them out of Kane County first, and that happened. And so the announcement today that Nippon Sharyo will build a major passenger car manufacturing plant is really the work of all kinds of people doing what we know best, working together for the betterment of building this community. Our goal is to have an area where your kids don't have to leave to find a job, and you can see your grandchildren on a daily basis as opposed to once or twice a year. That's what local economic development is all about. I especially want to thank the leadership of Rochelle Mayor Chet Olson, Economic Director Jason Anderson. Give him an extra round of applause. And also, of course, Chairman Ukishani. An important part of this team also included Senator Brad Brzezinski and State Reps Bob Pritchard, who provided critical assistance in gaining support at the state and government level. Would you, both of these gentlemen, why don't you stand up and give them a round of applause. Then we reached out to get a hold of Dick Durbin. He was excited from the beginning on this. We even brought in former Speaker Dennis Hastert, who is still one of the biggest supporters and assets for economic development for the region. And I'm excited not only about what this means for a regional manufacturing community, not only will hundreds of direct manufacturing jobs be created, but will spawn new suppliers, new manufacturers, move it into the area, picking up all types of opportunities to be suppliers for these cars. We want to thank, obviously, Governor Quinn and Secretary Hanning for recognizing the importance of this to the citizens of Northern Illinois. And finally, we want to thank Nippon Sharyo officials, especially Frank Mochizuki, President of Nippon Sharyo USA. I had the honor to get to know him as we spent time with him at Anderson's Japanese Gardens in Rockford. And we were both graciously hosted by John and Linda Anderson at their beautiful home at Lake Geneva, along with the Japanese ambassador to the U.S. earlier this year. We all worked very hard on bringing this company to our area here. Again, we want to thank everybody that's involved. This is great for Northern Illinois. This is especially great for the kids that now will have a place to stay and don't have to leave to get a good job. Thank you.